Gaza's Hamas rulers said Monday they have reached an agreement through international mediators to end the latest round of cross-border violence with Israel. Under the deal, Hamas is to halt the launch of explosive-laden balloons and rocket fire into Israel, while Israel said it will ease a blockade that has been tightened in recent weeks. The Israeli restrictions have worsened living conditions in Gaza at a time when it is coping with a new coronavirus outbreak.
الذي حصل بالأمس هو اتفاق لوقف
Hazem Qasem, Hamas spokesperson, said what happened on Monday is an agreement to stop the escalation and the Zionist aggression against the Gaza Strip. However, the mediators will announce a wide range of projects for the Gaza Strip, especially Gaza, to support Palestinian people who have been affected by the blockade and coronavirus pandemic. Hamas confirmed that it's an additional step forward to break the siege which imposed on the Gaza Strip for the last 14 years. As a result of indirect mediation efforts led by Egypt, the United Nations and Qatar, Hamas said a number of new projects would help mitigate the difficult living conditions, and the conditions would return to how they were before the escalation. Under previous, unofficial understandings reached through intermediaries, Hamas has sought a broader easing of restrictions on movement, increased power supplies from Israel, and large-scale economic projects to help lower unemployment, which is hovering around 50%. It accuses Israel of moving too slowly or not honoring its commitments. COGAT, COGAT, an Israeli defense body responsible for Palestinian civilian affairs, announced late Monday that it would immediately reopen Gaza's only cargo crossing and resume fuel shipments into the territory. It also said it would reopen a 50-mile fishing zone off Gaza's coast. In recent weeks, pro-Hamas groups have torching wide tracts of Israeli farmland. Militant groups have also fired rockets into Israel. Israel has responded with tank fire and air strikes on militant targets, closing Gaza's only cargo crossing, cutting off fuel supplies to the territory's only power plant, and halting access to fishing waters. Residents had been left with just 4 hours of electricity a day during the sweltering summer.